Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again. Welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 10. Last episode, we took on the Hot Corners and held them off to win 9-8 and clinch our 7th consecutive playoff berth and 7th consecutive division title as we went on to win 9-8 over the Hot Corners team. With that, we have clinched the playoff berth. We have nothing left to play for other than pride in clinching the 1 seed. Winning this next game should do that for us if we take on the last place Moose. On the mound for us is going to be rookie Janice Berry, who's 3-0 with a 1.66 ERA and a 1.02 whip. And on the other side it will be Candy Sweet, the 10th year veteran, 0-2 with a 7.90 ERA and a 1.32 whip. Last time Sweet played against us, she took a line drive to the chest and had to leave the game early, and they also lost that game. Final score in that game was 10-3 in that game. Unfortunately, she did not blow that game. It went to the bullpen that blew the game for her. Irregardless, here's a look at the standings as it sits. We are 10-3. Blowfish are 8-6. If we win one more game, we are guaranteed to be the number 1 seed no matter what, as long as we take care of business against the Moose. Lineup for today's game will look like this. Leading off will be third baseman Colton Burnett. Following him will be the catcher Efren Ho. Batting third will be the center fielder captain Nico Jennings. Batting fourth is locked-in shortstop rookie Leah Orr. Batting fifth, the first baseman Harsh McFreddy. Batting sixth, DH Elliott Straining. Batting seventh, right fielder Dash Correa. Batting eighth, second baseman Cole the Fishman Salmon. And batting ninth, left fielder Gideon Turnbull, the rookie. Let's get it on. Berry in her last start threw a complete game shutout, so let's see if she can build on that momentum this time around. Unfortunately, the episode in which she did that was the doubleheader against the Wild Pigs, which was recorded earlier this morning, and very, very early in the morning, just after midnight, and unfortunately that stream got corrupted, so we lost all of that. Apparently the lag was so great, it took the hour and 45-minute video and cut it down into a 5-minute clip. I was very, very upset when I saw that. But this is the 4th episode I am recording today. As I stated earlier today, we are going on vacation here tomorrow, so trying to get out enough episodes here in order to cover the days that I will be away until I can get back and record some new content. We are pushing up here against the end of the regular season. Woody, Hicks, and Wiggins do up first here for the Moose. Here's Christopher Woody, the shortstop, hitting .292, 2 homers and 4 RBIs for Christopher on the year. Taking over duties as the starting shortstop after Nora Holmes was released earlier a few episodes ago. Here's a look at Barry's numbers on the season. Janice is 3-0 in her 3 starts with a 1.66 ERA and a 1.02 whip. She's given up 4 earned runs in 21 2/3 innings pitched, 21 hits surrendered, 1 complete game shutout, 1 home run, 1 walk, and 18 strikeouts recorded. Batting average against .250 on the year for the rookie, who's having a very solid rookie campaign. And lineup for the Moose looks like this. After Woody, it is the DH today, Darcy Hicks, who is 10th. Then it is right fielder new addition Piston Wiggins, recently picked up in the free agent pool. Then it is third baseman Nib Tailwind, who is locked in. Left fielder Heaven Anubis is rattled. She'll bat 5th. Batting 6th, the second baseman Pepe Venezio, who is 10th. Batting 7th is new addition Rafi Slaps, who's picked up in the free agent pool. He is locked in. Batting 8th is catcher Roy Copeland, and batting 9th is the center fielder Kason Fuller, who is also 10th, as the Moose are just hoping the season will end and hoping to keep the run differential above -100. They're currently at -86. First pitch from Barry's a curveball down and in. That is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Slider down and away. Caught a strike at the knees, 1-2. Change him up and in. Woody skies at the left center field. He got a good piece of it. Turnbull over. Makes the catch on the warning track, 1 down. Next up is the DH Darcy Hicks, who is 10th, hitting .214 on the year with an RBI. First pitch fastball away is a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. Dribbled foul by Hicks, 0-2 the count. Slider down and away. Outside, good check swing hold by Hicks, 1-2. Curveball down and in the dirt, 2-2. Fastball inside, misses, full count. Change it up. Hicks fouls it off as he stays alive. Still a full count here. Fastball middle away. Check swing strike called. Punch out for Barrier first today. 2 down. Now to bring up the right fielder Piston Wiggins, hitting .333 with no homers or RBIs on the year. Currently locked in at the plate. Or Barry is locked in, sorry. Fastball up and away is a ball. 1-0. Curveball down and away. Fouled off by Wiggins. 1-1 the count. Slider down. Fouled off again. 1-2 the count. Change up and in. Inside. 2-2. Slider down and away. Outside and low. Full count now. Fastball up and away. Fouled back by Wiggins. Still a full count. Curveball down and in the dirt. Ball 4. Good eye there from Wiggins to work the walk. Barry now back to neutral, and that'll bring up third baseman Nib Tailwind, who's locked in. Power of his right-hander active as well, hitting .308. 5 RBIs on the year for Tailwind. First pitch fastball up and in is called strike as the runner goes. Throw down by Ho is airmailed in the right center field. Jennings there on the backup will save the runner from advancing. Stolen base on the throw by Wiggins, his second stolen base of the year. He's 2 for 2. Fastball away. Outside, ball 1. Slider down and in. Hit and hold the third. Past the diving Burnett into left field. That is base hit. Turnbull gets it in quickly, and that holds the runner at third. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Anubis. Left fielder is rattled, hitting .237 with the RBI on the year. Fastball up and away. Outside, ball 1. Curveball middle in. Called a strike. 1-1. Change it middle away. Grounded up the middle to short, or there. Fires to first. In time, and that ends the inning. Barry strands the runners. Bottom 1, Burnett, Ho, and Jennings do up against Sweet. Here's Colton Burnett, the third baseman, leading off for the Freebooters, hitting .341 with 3 RBIs on the year. Quick look at Sweet's numbers on the season. Gandy is 0-2 on the year. Her one start that did not have a decision was against us. Bullpen blew that lead for her. 7.90 ERA with a 1.32 whip. 12 runs given up in 3 starts, totaling 13 2/3 innings. 13 hits surrendered, 3 of them homers. She has walked 5 and struck out 5, a batting average against a .250 on the year. First pitch to her is a curveball low, ball 1. Fastball outside for a strike, 1-1. Fastball down and in, swung late, 1-2. Fastball middle in, dribbler to second, right at Venezio, who'll make the play, 1 down. Next up, the catcher, Everett Ho, .263 average with 2 RBIs on the year. Outside pitch active for him. Fastball down at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1. Fastball up and in, fisted to right center field by Ho, and that is down for a base hit. First hit of the game goes to our catcher, Everett. He's on at first with 1 down. Next up, the center fielder, Nico Jennings, captain, hitting .443 with 2 homers and 14 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in, ripped hard on the ground past the diving first baseman. That is a base hit. First and second now with 1 down for the Freebooters as Jennings gets on base. Now to bring up the rookie, Leah Orr Shortstop is locked in with RBI man, hitting for .534 with 3 homers and 21 RBIs. Third ball inside, misses to Orr, ball 1. Fastball high on the check swing, good take, 2-0. Fastball up and away is outside, 3-0 the count to Orr. Fastball up and in, high, ball 4. First walk for Sweet, bases are loaded. Now to bring up McFreddy, first baseman, hitting .417 with 2 homers and 13 RBIs with a big slot here. Looking to cash in. Slider down and away is low, ball 1. Fastball up and in is inside, 2-0 the count. Fastball up, line to second, right at Venezio for the second out as runners freeze and get back in time. Bad luck there, and that'll bring up the DH, Elliott Straining, hitting .200 on the air with an RBI. Fastball at the knees for a strike, going 1. Inside heater misses, ball 1. Fastball at the knees, Straining lines it into right field, but that's going to go right to Wiggins, and that will end the inning as the Freebooters get the bases loaded, but strand all the runners. To the second, we're scoreless. Venezio slaps and Copeland do up for Barry. Here's second baseman Pepe Venezio. He is 10s, hitting a .191 with 2 RBIs on the year. First pitch slider up, lined into left field into the corner. Turnbull dives and makes a nice catch against the wall. Great play, rookie. 1 down. Next up, first baseman Raffy Slaps, who is locked in, hitting .400 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs on the year, as Barry is now locked in once more. Slided down in the way, dribbled up the middle. Or there, 4 to her left, makes the stop. 2 down. Now to bring up Copeland, the catcher, hitting .273 with a homer and 3 RBIs. It's fastball down in the way, fouled off. 0-1. Curveball down and in, low to Copeland. 1-1. Slider up and in, fouled off. 1-2. Change it down and away. Chase it in the dirt, strike 3. Second punch up for Barry, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for her. Bottom 2, Correa, Salmon, and Turnbull do up against Sweet. Here's right fielder Dash Correa. He's hitting .389 on the year with 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Fastball in the dirt, low, ball 1. Curveball up and in is lined by Correa to left field. That is into the glove of Anubis, though, for the first out. Now to bring up the second baseman, Cole the Fishman Salmon, hitting .313 with 7 RBIs on the year. Inside pitch active for him. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Curveball away, misses, 1-1. Slider up and in, lined up the middle. That is a base hit for Salmon as it's by the second baseman. First hit for Cole as he's on with 1 down. Now to bring up left fielder Gideon Turnbull, hitting .455 with 2 homers and 15 RBIs on the year. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Fastball middle in, check swing to Turnbull, 2-0. Fastball down the middle, lined by Turnbull into left center field, but it's going to go right to Fuller, who barely moves. 2 down. That'll bring up Burnett. Third baseman grounded out his first time up. He's 0-1. Fastball down and in is a strike, 0-1. Runner goes. Fastball down and then is low. Throw down by the catcher. Just late. Salmon steals second on the pitcher. For the Fishman, that is his second at a stolen base of the year. He is 2 for 2. 1-1 the count to Burnett here with the RBI chance. Fastball up and in is high. 2-1. Slider middle in, line to left field. Over the diving tailwind. That is a base hit. Rounding third and trying to score Salmon. Here's the throw from Anubis. It is cut, and that is an RBI single for Burnett. It is 1-0 Freebooters. Good aggressive base running there. Gets us a run, and that'll bring up catcher Everett Ho. 1 for 1 today with a single. Fastball up and in is high. Ball 1. Fastball down and in is low. 2-0 the count. Fastball middle in. Ripped foul. 2-1. Sweet now tense. Inside heater misses. 3-1. Check swing outside. Ball 4. Second walk today for Sweet as Ho reaches. 2 on and 2 down now for the captain Jennings. 1 for 1 today with a single. RBI chance for Nico. Let's see if he can come through. Fastball down and in, line to left center field over the leaping Woody. That is into the gap, and that will be extra bases as 1 run will score easily. Ho coming around third. He's going to try it as well. It's a 2-run double for Jennings. 3-0 Freebooters. Now to bring up Leah Orr. Rookie walked her first time up. RBI man active again. Curveball down, dribbler to short. Woody fields it cleanly, fires first in time, and that ends the inning. Still 3 runs in the inning for the Freebooters as we take the lead of 1 RBI single to Burnett and a 2 RBI double to Jennings. Top 3, Fuller, Woody, and Hicks do up. Here's Cason Fuller, the center fielder, getting his first at bat of the game. Center fielder is tense, hitting .250 with 5 RBIs on the year. First pitch fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, outside, 2-0. Slider inside, misses, 3-0. Fastball up and away is a strike, 3-1. Change it down in the way, swung through it late, full count now. Slider down and in, check swing called, strike 3. Third punch up for Barry today, 1 down. I bring up Woody, who's 0 for 1 today. Curveball away, outside, ball 1. Fastball down and in is low, 2-0. Fastball up and in, chased it inside, 2-1. Change it down in the way, hitting the hole to first, diving McFreddy out of his reach, at his base hit. Ray gets it in quickly, but that is a single for Woody. He's 1 for 2. Next up is the DH Darcy Hicks, who's 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider, middle away. Lined up the middle of the second. Salmon dives and cuts it off, flips to second 1, or to first. In time, that's a double play, and that will end the inning. Another 0 on the board for Barry. Bottom 3, McFreddy, Straining, and Correa due up. Here's Harsh McFreddy, 0 for 1 today with a line out to second base with the bases loaded his first time up. Curveball low, ball 1 from Sweet. Check swing high on the heater, 2-0 the count. Fastball up and away is skied by McFreddy into right field. This should be an easy play for the right fielder. Making the catch is Wiggins, 1 down. Next up is Straining, he's 0 for 1 today. Lined out to right field his first time up. Fastball up and in, line to center field. Base hit for Straining as he gets it over the infield. He's now 1 for 2 and puts himself on with 1 down. Brings up Correa, 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. Up and away heater, 2-0 the count. Fastball up and away, hit down the right field line, hooking into the corner. That is just foul, 2-1. Fastball up and in, line back, and it hits Sweet again. Woody recovers the first in time on the fielder's choice, 2 down. Salmon up, 1 for 1 today with a single. That caught Sweet right in the chest. She is coming out as Hugh Jacobs, the right-hander, comes out of the bullpen blocked in. And once again, Sweet takes a line drive courtesy of a Freebooter bat. Jacobs 0 for 2 on the year. He's got a 7.88 ERA and a 2.19 whip. 18 runs given up, 14 earned in 11 appearances. 1 save recorded, 16 innings pitched. 30 hits surrendered, 5 walks, and he has struck out 4. Batting average against .405 on the year for Jacobs. Inside pitch active for Salmon, who's 1 for 1 today with a single. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider middle in, skied by Salmon into right field, hit pretty well. At the wall is Wiggins, he'll make the catch to end the inning. Still, Candy Sweet is knocked out of the game on a line drive to the chest by Dash Correa. To the 4th, we're still up 3. Wiggins, Tailwind, and Anubis hard to line up against Barry. Here's Wiggins, no official at bat today as he walked his first time up. First pitch curveball down and in, low, ball 1. Fastball up and in, line to first. McFreddy fields on a hop, makes the play, 1 down. Next up is Tailwind, who's 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch change it down and in, check swing strike, 0-1. Slider up and away, popped up, shallow center, out for it Salmon. Runs it down for the second out. Next up is Anubis, 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and in, line to first. McFreddy dives off his glove into right field. That'll be a base hit for Anubis. She is 1 for 2. Back to tense mojo for her. That extends the inning for Venezio, who's 0 for 1. Curveball middle away on the first pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, line to third, right to Burnett, and that ends the inning. Another 0 on the board for Barry. Bottom 4, Turnbull, Burnett, and Ho do up against Jacobs. There's Turnbull, rookies 0 for 1 today. Fastball up, high, ball 1. Fastball down in the way is a strike, 1-1. Fastball down in the way, line to right center field. That's hanging up, though, for Fuller. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Burnett. RBI single last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Slide it down and in is inside, ball 1. Slide it down and in, caught the zone this time, 1-1. Curveball hangs, lined up the middle for Burnett, and that is a base hit. Second hit today for Colton. He is 2 for 3. He'll be on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Effort Ho, the catcher. Walked his last time up. He's also single today. He's 1 for 1. Fastball away is called strike, 0-1. Fastball down, line softly to left center. Hangs up for Fuller, who makes the catch, 2 down. Brings up Jennings, 2 for 2 day. He doubled in 2 runs last time up. He's also single today. He's 2 for 2. Curveball hangs, and Jennings pops it up into right center field. Calling off Fuller is going to be the right fielder Wiggins, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Still to the 5th, we're up 3-0. Slaps Copeland and Fuller to up against Barry. There's Raffy Slaps, 0 for 1 day for the first baseman. First pitch fastball up and away is a ball outside, 1-0. Curveball middle in is a strike, 1-1. Slider down and away, outside, 2-0, 2-1. Changeup up and in, swung through it late, 2-2 the count. Fastball up and away, chased it high by Slaps, strike 3, 4th punch up for Barry, 1 down. Next up is Copeland, 0 for 1 today. Slider down and in on the first pitch, line to right field, that is in for a base hit. Copeland on with the single, 1 down in the inning. Next up is Fuller, 0 for 1 day. Fastball down and in the first pitch is called strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away, outside, 1-1. Change it middle away, Fuller swings through it late, 1-2. Slider up and in, chased it high, strike 3, 5th punch out for Barry, 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up Woody, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Change it down and away in the first pitch is low, ball 1. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle. Orr dives and cuts it off, fires to first. In time to get Woody, and that ends the inning as Orr gets through the 5th with a 0, bottom 5. It's 3-0. Orr, McFreddy, and Straining do up. Here's Orr, rookie grounded out her last time up. She's also walked today, 0 for 1. Slider down and the way is low, ball 1. So curveball down and in is low again, 2-0 the count. Fastball at the knees, Orr drives at the right center field, hangs up to Fuller, 1 down. Next up is McFreddy, who's 0 for 2 today. Lined out and flown out. Slider away, misses, ball 1. Fastball up, called a strike, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line to short, right at Woody, 2 down. Next up Straining, 1 for 2. Singled his last time up, he's also flown out earlier. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball away is in there for a strike, 1-1. Fastball up, line through the middle, and Straining has another hit today. He is 2 for 3. That 2-out single will keep the inning alive for the Freebooters as we bring Correa to the plate. Right fielder lined the ball off the starting pitcher Candy Sweet last time up, knocking her out of the game. He did, however, end up being a ground-out victim. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, Correa pops it up, shallow left center field. Woody there makes the catch, and that ends the inning as another 0's on the board. To the 6th, it's 3-0 still. Hicks, Wiggins, and Tailwind hard to line up against Barry. Here's Hicks, 0 for 2 today in 10ths. Curveball middle in is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down in the way is outside, but chased anyway, 0-2. Change it down and in. Dribbler to the shortstop, or charges bare hands and fires. In time, 1 down. Next up is Wiggins, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Fastball up and in is inside, 1-0. Slider up and away, check swing strike, 1-1. Change it down and away, chased it low, 1-2. Curveball down and in, fouled off, still 1-2. Fastball up and away, chased it, strike 3, 6 punch out for Barry, 1 down. Next up is Tailwind, 1 for 2 today with the single. Slider down and away, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Change it up and in, inside, 1-1. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle. Salmon there for it, cuts it off, fires to first, 1-2-3 inning for Barry as she's through the 6th with another 0. Bottom 6, still 3-0. Salmon, Turnbull, and Burnett do up. There's the Fishman, Cole Salmon, 1 for 2 today with the single. Flew out last time up. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball up, line to third, right at Tailwind, 1 down. Next up is Turnbull, 0 for 2 today for the rookie. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball down and in, ripped foul by Gideon, 1-1 the count. Heater up and in, misses. 2-1. Slider down and in, check swing straw, ball. 3-1 the count. Curveball down and in is skied by Turnbull to right field. Over to his right is Wiggins. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Next up is Burnett, 2 for 3 day. He singled twice and drove in a run. Slider down and in is inside, 1-0. Curveball down and in is inside as well, 2-0. Fastball down and in is chased below the knees, 2-1. Curveball middle away, grounded up the middle. Diving Woody, he knocks it down, but that's an infield single for Burnett, who beats it out. He's 3 for 4, and he's locked in. Next up is Ho, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Fastball up, line through the middle. That's a base hit for Ho. First and second now with 2 down. So that keeps nothing out for Jennings, who's 2 for 3. He's doubled in 2 runs and singled today. Flew out last time up. Fastball up and in is a strike, going 1. Fastball away, misses, 1-1. Curveball down and in, line to right field, that is in for a base hit. Rounding third is Burnett, he'll draw the throw. Bases will be loaded as that was a good one. Next up is Orr, 0 for 2 day with a walk, but she has RBI man active again. Jacob stays out there despite no longer being locked in. Fastball up and in, Orr skies it to center field as she chases it. Easy play for Fuller, he'll make the catch and that ends the inning. As the Freebooters strand the bases loaded for the second time here in the game. To the 7th, it's still 3-0. Anubis, Venezio, and Slaps due up. Here's Anubis, 1 for 2 today with a single last time up. No longer rattled, she's up to lock. Tense mojo. There's his fastball up and away is a called strike, going 1. Slider down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Ball down and away, in the dirt, 1-2. Change up and in, high, 2-2. Fastball middle in, chased it, strike 3, 7th punch out for Barry. 1 down. She's on fire now, and that'll bring up Venezio 0 for 2. Slider down, strike at the knees called, 0-1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 0-2. Change it down and away, grounded up the middle of the second. Salmon fields the high hopper cleanly, 2 down. So it almost bounced over his head. Next up, Slaps 0 for 2 today. First pitch curveball down and in, low, ball 1. Fastball down and away, called a strike, 1-1. Change up and in, swung through a check swing strike called, 1-2. Slider up and away, fouled off, still 1-2. Fastball down and away, grounded up the middle of the second. Salmon backhands it cleanly. Fires to first, another 1-2-3 inning for Barry. Bottom 7, it's still 3-0. McFreddy, Straining, and Correa due up. Here's McFreddy, 0 for 3 day for the first baseman. Jacob stays in as he's locked in again. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball down at the knees, blow, 2-0. Slider away, caught the zone, 2-1. Fastball away is outside, 3-1. Fastball up and away, outside, ball 4. Third walk today for the Moose. First for Jacobs. Leadoff man on for the Freebooters. That'll bring up Straining, 2 for 3 day with 2 singles. Pitching coming in for Jacobs is going to be out reliever Reed Kent. Right-hander, he's a new addition. Kent on the year is 0-1 with a 32.40 ERA and a 4.80 whip. In 3 appearances, he's given up 6 earned runs in an inning and 2/3. 4 hits surrendered, 2 of them homers. He has walked 4 and struck out 2. Batting average against .444 on the year. Fastball down there at the knees for a strike, going 1. Fastball up and in is high, 1-1. Fastball low, dribbled to second. Venezio backhands, flips to 41 on to first, double play, and that ends 2 down now. Nobody on for Correa. 0 for 3 day. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, line to right center field. That's getting to the gap, and that will be down for a base hit. Correa draws the throw as he hangs on at first with a single as Steeler activates for him. Got to bring up Sam, and the Fishman 1 for 3 today with a single. Pick off first, nothing doing. Runner goes. Fastball in there at the knees for a strike. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Correa. Dash's 7th stolen base of the year. He now leads the team, a perfect 7 for 7. 0-1 the count to Cole. Curveball inside, misses 1-1. Slider middle in, lined into left field. That is a base hit. Correa's going to round third. He's going to try and score. Here comes the throw from Anubis. It is late. It's an RBI single for Salmon, as it's now 4-0 Freebooters on the aggressive base running. That'll bring up Turnbull, who's 0 for 3 in tenths. We're in a pinch hit for the rookie. Is coming off the bench will be left fielder Nettle Fiducci, hitting .667 on the year. Fastball down and in is skied into left center field. Hit pretty well by Fiducci. Going back to the warning track is going to be Anubis to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-0. This one run scores on the single. 4-0 score to the 8th. Copeland, Fuller, and Woody do up against Barry. There's Copeland, 1 for 2 today with the single. Fiducci stays in the game in left field after pinch hitting last inning. Change up in there. Check swing strike at the letters, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Check swing inside, 1-1. Slider down and away. Low, 2-1. Ball up and in. Inside, 3-1. Fastball down and in. Grounded to third. Burnett there cuts it off. Fires to first. 1 down. Next up is Fuller. Center fielder 0 for 2 today and still tense. First pitch curveball down. Swung through it, 0-1. Fastball up and away. Swung through it late, 0-2. Change it down and in. Check swing called, strike 3 at the knees. 8th punch up for Barry today. 2 down, and that'll bring up Woody, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball up and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Ball down and away. Grounded up the middle. Salmon dives and cuts it off. Nice stop. Fires to first. In time to get his old teammate. That's 1-2-3 inning for Barry. Bottom 8, we're still up 4-0. Burnett, Ho, and Jennings do up against Kent. Here's Burnett, 3 for 4 day for him. He's singled 3 times and driven in a run. Kent's still tense out there. Slider inside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away is high, 1-1. Away heater misses, 2-1. Inside heater almost hits Burnett as he backs away, 3-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, lined in the left field. That's going to go right to Anubis though, 1 down. Next up will be Ho, the catcher, 2 for 3 today. He's singled twice and walked. Singled his last time at the plate. Kent back to Nutrimochos. That fastball's down and in for a strike, 0-1. Fastball middle in, dribbled back to Kent and fields it on 1 hop. Nice stop, 2 down. Next up's going to be Jennings, 3 for 4 day. He's doubled, singled twice, and driven in 2 runs. Still locked in. Peter inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, chopped late, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line to right center field, over the leaping Venezio. That is a base hit for Jennings, his 4th hit today. 3rd single, he is 4 for 5. And that 2-out hit will extend the inning for the Freebooters. That'll bring up rookie Leah Orr, who's 0 for 3 with a walk, no longer locked in after flying out last time up. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Stealer active for Jennings at first. Slider away, misses, 1-1. Pick off first, they knew Jennings was going. Slaps fires to Woody in time, and that ends the inning. Jennings no longer locked in. To the 9th, it's 4-0. Hicks, Wiggins, and Tailwind do up, as Barry goes for her 2nd straight complete game shutout. Here's Hicks 0 for 3 today in tenths. First pitch curveball down and away. Lined up the middle, that is a base hit for Hicks. So beyond the lead off the 9th. Throw in is in there at second to hold him at first with a single. Next up Wiggins 0 for 2 with the walk. That is the 5th hit today for the Moose only. First pitch fastball down and in. Line to second. Salmon leaps, makes the catch. Fires the first, doubles off Hicks. 2 down. That'll bring Tailwind up as the last chance. 1 for 3 today with a single. Barry 1 out away from the 2nd consecutive complete game shutout. Slider down and away. Line to first. Over McFreddy's glove into the corner. That is a base hit. Correa fields it cleanly and will keep it to just a single as he throws it in. That'll bring up Anubis. 1 for 3 with a single. Change up away. Fouled off by Anubis. 0-1. Slider up and in. Check swing inside. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Popped up behind the plate. Ho is there calling for it. He will squeeze it for the final out as Barry throws her second consecutive complete game shutout as the rookie finishes a perfect 4-0 in her rookie season. Only a 6-hitter for Barry. She also walked one batter, but the Moose could not score. Freebooters chip in 4 runs and win easily. Hitless today for the Moose were Wiggins, Venezio, Slaps, and Fuller. 1 hit for Copeland, 1 for Anubis, 2 for Tailwind, and 1 for Hicks and Woody. On our side, hitless today were Orr and McFreddy, as well as Turnbull and the pinch hitter Fiducci. 2 hits for Salmon as he singled in a run, 1 for Correa, 2 for Straining. Walk today for McFreddy, walk for Orr, walk for Ho, who's got on base twice with 2 singles as well. Burnett had a 3-hit day, driving in a run on a single, and Jennings a 4-hit day with a 2-run double. Candy Sweet takes the loss, 2 2/3 innings, line drive to the chest as she gets injured, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, she falls to 0-3. Jacobs 3 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 1 walk out of the pen, giving up nothing. Reed Kent 2 innings out of the pen, 3 hits and an earned run, surrendered. Janice Berry, her second consecutive complete game shutout, 9 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, finishes a perfect 4-0 with an ERA at 1.17. That is fantastic. She will also lead the team in strikeouts with 26, I believe. Player of the game is Janice Berry with her complete game shutout, followed by Nico Jennings, who went 4 for 5, doubling in 2, and Burnett with his 3 for 5 day, driving in a run. Not bad at all. That's a big win. That will clinch officially the #1 seed, as the Blowfish will not be able to catch us. The best they can do is 10-6. We are right now at 11-3 with 2 games left to play. So we are guaranteed the #1 seed, and we're due up with our next game immediately as we're supposed to take on the Herbivores, who look to keep their playoff hopes alive with a win. If they lose, they are out. Alright, Heaters signed Cheryl Dangerfield as he replaces Maxwell Stevens in the outfield as the Heaters are out of playoff contention. Ray's Rufo picked up to the wide loads as they're trying to make a late playoff push. Wide loads signed Carla Tolbert as she replaces Harmony Smith. Newt Bradley goes to the Sirloins, who'll replace Perd Lovelorn. Buttons Bunterson is released by the Buzzards for Norton Pickle. Grace Lupinovich is released by the Buzzards as well for Raul Strikes. David Godsendes goes to the Herbivores, who'll replace Javi Yara. Moonstars will sign Kathy Cul-de-sac to replace Declan Rodriguez on their bench. Keisha Moonshar goes to the Sawteeth, replacing Shay D. Crocodile signed Bubbles Garcia, replacing Mac Peichel. Madoka Hayata signs to the Heaters, replacing Jock Sports. Slash Trips will go to the Wide Loads, replacing Hack Liner. Latoya Lumberg to the Moose, replacing Jem Quilita. Lolan Ops to the Buzzards, replacing Winnie Noel. Wild Pigs signed Lucy Finnegan's, replacing Tugger Brownpole. And that's it, okay. Player development options here. Dumb one for Burnett. I don't really think it's worth the 3 arm and the chance of power versus right-hander. Fiducci, I'm not worried about this one. Not worried about this one for Freeman. This one's a good one for Robert, but I don't think it'll be here in 2 games, so I'll have to let this go. Ho, does he really need the power and the speed? Probably not. I'll probably just save this. And Turnbull, this is a dumb one. It's too high of a chance for bad jumps, so pass. Put everyone on the list. Everyone that's a B- or higher. There we go, perfect. Alrighty, that'll set us up for the next game here against the Herbivores. This is basically everything for the Herbivores. If they win, they keep their playoff hopes alive at 9-7, and we'll have to check the standings to see if they'll make it. If they lose, they are officially eliminated, and we will be the only team from our division to make the playoffs this year in the final season. Pitching matchup looks like this. On the mound for them, it is long reliever Felix Farmhand, who is tense, 0-3 on the year with a 17.10 ERA and a 2.80 WHIP. One of those losses was against us. And Robert Muddywater comes in at 2-1 with a 7.47 ERA and a 2.04 WHIP. Set the lineup here. We'll call it a day. Burnett leads off at third base, followed by Everett Ho at catcher. Jennings in center, Orr at shortstop. McFreddy at first. Rodriguez in at the DH role. She'll bat 6th. Correa in right will bat 7th, Salmon at 2nd will bat 8th, and Fiducci in left will bat number 9 in for Turnbull, who is tense. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Solid complete game shutout for Janice Berry, her 2nd consecutive complete game shutout as she shuts down the Moose 4-0. We get our 11th win of the year and officially clinch the #1 seed in the playoffs, so we have nothing left to play for, really, just trying to spoil everyone else's day. Next episode will be our final home game against the Herbivores of the regular season, and then the episode after that will be the regular season finale, which I believe is against the Wild Pigs. Alrighty, if you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully this was a little bit enjoyable for you. I'll get the next episode up here in a few minutes, so take about a 2-3 minute break, and I'll see you back here right away. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.